This week on Carolina All Out.
And he was there.
Hey, Rick, oh yeah. You've been telling me about these Alabama bass here. Look at there.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
Alabama bass on Lake Norman here.
There, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. All right.
He was out there. Not a bad one.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at that guy there.
Nice one there. Oh, there he is. I saw that, Rick. I saw it. I watched the whole thing happen right there.
Alabama's on the docks. This is Carolina All Out.
When you think of Lake Norman, you think of large expanses of water and multi-million-dollar lakefront properties. If you're an angler, you may think of the largemouth bass and hybrid bass hauls. These days, the ever-present Alabama bass continues to make up bags on the lake, and most people don't really think about just how bad these aggressive fish are for the native bass populations. We've seen in past episodes, like on Lake James, when it comes to smallmouth, the Alabama bass readily interbreeds with and even eventually eradicates their presence. When it comes to largemouth, they outcompete them for food, and the bass find themselves relegated to the backs of coves and creeks. Once established, it's pretty near impossible to eradicate them, so mostly all the commission can do is monitor the populations and encourage anglers who catch them to not return them to the lake. Today I'm fishing with Rick Bradford, who's the superintendent for McKinney Lake Fish Hatchery and is an ardent fisherman and competition bass angler. Rick knows the waters of Lake Norman well and wanted to show us the Alabama bass fishery, their impact on other fish in the lake, and help us do our part in taking fish from the lake and putting them on ice to eventually release to the grease.
Oh, there you go, Rick.
There's the first one.
All right. Oh, Rick, oh yeah. Let's see this thing. You've been telling me about these Alabama bass here.
Pretty decent little Alabama there.
Look at there.
Good keeper there. We'll swing them right in here.
Look at there. They are pretty. Fish is causing a problem across the state, isn't it?
Causing a big problem. Yeah, causing a big problem.
Now, most people, they would think they've caught a largemouth here.
That's right, that's right. But,
just because of this green, kind of this lateral line here, and you know, the overall shape of the fish. So give me a little bit on what the difference is in these fish here.
They can be a little bit hard to tell, but the easiest way is if you rub your thumb or your finger on his tongue, he's got a tooth patch there.
Oh yeah, I feel it right there.
So that's largemouth don't have tooth patches.
Okay.
And then also on the jaw line here, the jawline does not go past the back of his eye.
I gotcha.
On a largemouth, hopefully we'll catch one today and we'll be able to see that the jawline actually extends beyond the eye.
Right, right. And that's your biggest way, easiest ways, I guess.
That's right. So they're very, very tasty.
That was the next thing I was going to say, because everybody knows about me and eating fish, and whenever we can catch something like this and put him in the live well for a nice meal later on.
I highly recommend everyone we catch today we eat.
Oh,
we keep.
I am with you. You'll hear that very rarely from the Wildlife Resource Commission.
That is correct.
There you go, Rick.
There's a little one.
Just took it all at once, huh? I like it. No creel limit, no size limit.
No size limit, no creel limit. No. No.
I'm starting to see the difference already.
Healthy like Norman, Alabama bass. You want to keep him?
Sure, yeah. He'll
big enough to
he'll
eat.
fry.
Fill that thing up today, Chris.
That's all right.
So get to work.
Yep, I will have work ahead of me.
Carolina All Out is brought to you by AgriSupply, Home, Hardware, Farm. Carolina Cooker, Tools, Cooks, Legends, you create the tradition. The North Carolina Marine and Estuary Foundation, building world-class fisheries and thriving coastal economies. And by the Better Fishing with Two Bald Biologists podcast. Don't go away, there's more Carolina All Out after these messages.
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oop.
There he is.
Oh yeah. And you see why people like them. They got They got that nice little charge there that they do right for them. Let's see if we can get him up here.
Good deal.
Yeah. Well, you said they were under those. They were under those docks, and there they are.
Yep.
Alabama bass on Lake Norman here, fishing with Rick Bradford. And Rick, you are I guess you would call you the superintendent of McKinney Lake Fish Hatchery.
Yeah, I'm the superintendent of McKinney Lake Fish Hatchery.
And man, what this guy has to look after on a day-to-day basis when it comes to employees and comes to all the fish ponds and all the management that has to go on there. It's quite an important guy with the Wildlife Resources Commission. But he's taking us out and showing us all about the Alabama bass today on Lake Norman. And we're going to be talking a lot about how invasive these guys are and how, well, good they are to eat.
How good they are to eat.
Because if they're invasive, they need to go away. We might not ever get rid of them, but we'll do our part.
That's right.
So
that's right.
This fish doesn't get to go back to the lake. He gets to go into the live well, and then we'll take him on home with us. But we're going to enjoy that. But they're fun. Really good fighting fish.
Absolutely.
I mean, fun to catch, good to eat. It's the perfect fish, really.
Yeah, and not complicated to catch.
Right,
Bass fishing can get very complicated. What we're doing today is very uncomplicated. So.
Very uncomplicated. I like that. I don't need that in my life. I don't need complication in my life.
That's right.
I've got enough problems. There you go, Rick.
There he is.
Don't stir it up, Rick.
There he is. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's pretty, isn't he?
Got me one of them knots, Chris. There you go. Little Alabama bass. They're pretty, they bite well, aggressive.
Mean little predators.
We'll see what they taste like in peanut oil. I promise you, they taste awesome.
He was out there. Yeah.
All right.
He was out there. Didn't have much to.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Yeah. He was out there in that shade by himself, I guess.
Yep.
Not a bad one.
Oh yeah.
I'd be the better one of the right now. Ooh, man, I can see what everybody's
Get down here and I'll get him for you.
Boy, he engulfed that thing too, didn't he?
He swallowed it.
Rick. Yeah, now that's good. Take a look at that guy there.
Nice one there.
I mean, that predator down below, you can see with all those spots all up and down his back there. It'd be hard to see him if he was underneath you.
Very hard to see, yep. Great camouflage.
You know, it's a shame they're invasive because they're a fun fish. I mean, you know.
They're fun to catch. That's part of the reason why we took the creel and size limit off of them. They're fun to catch, and we want people to catch as many, keep as many as possible.
Sure. Got him. Not under the dock again.
No. Yeah. There you go.
Let's see.
There we go.
Good ones out there. Oh man, I'm just thinking about fish fry right now. Look how pretty he is. I gotta say, I mean, you know, I want to talk good about these fish.
That's right.
And you know, I know why they're here.
Yep.
People understand that this is an aggressive fish and that he fights awesome. You know, trying not to talk bad about them, but they are invasive, but we know why they're here because somebody understood that these fish are aggressive. They bite when other fish kind of won't bite, and you can have an awful lot of fun with them.
That's right. Yeah, they got here through fishermen's live wells.
Right, right.
The Wildlife Resources Commission did not stock the Alabama bass. So they've got here through live well stocking, as we call it. Mm-hmm. But they're here now. There's nothing biologically we can do about it.
Right.
So that's the reason why we changed the regulation. No creel limit, no size limit. You can keep as many as you want, and if enough people do that, we can, you know, possibly improve the quality of these guys, where you may be catching some more quality fish down the road.
Carolina All Out is brought to you by AgriSupply, Home, Hardware, Farm. Carolina Cooker, Tools, Cooks, Legends, you create the tradition. D&Z Products, when it comes time to take your trophy, accuracy is a must. The Dixie Deer Classic, the South's premier sportsman's event.
One of the most effective ways to catch them is just a simple wacky worm. That's all this is a wacky worm. This is a Yamamoto Senko. It can be any stick bait like this. Use an O-ring, and this is a size #1 hook. This is actually a VMC Nico hook. It's weedless, so that helps a little bit in getting hung up. Simple, no weight at all on a 7-foot spinning rod. I use a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader with 20-pound mainline braid. A lot of people use smaller line than that, but I just prefer having a little bit bigger line so I can horse those fish like that one right there went straight under the dock.
Sure did. And
you can horse those fish out of there and not worry so much about your line. That's why I use 12-pound line.
Okay, so we see, if you look up ahead of us, there's a wad of fry right there, fish fry, right around that corner of that. See them jumping out of there? And there's typically a male guarding that.
That's right, yep.
So let's let Rick do this, because Rick's got the accuracy. So let's let Rick go for this. He's getting us all set up here.
Change my angle
see if we
just a little bit here.
See if there's a male in there, but I mean, he's around there somewhere. If he takes this as a threat. Let's see what he's got there. And he was there. Prediction. Another nice one, Rick.
Actually, might be a largemouth.
Oh, it was a largemouth, okay.
It might be, I'm not sure yet.
Well, we're gonna make a comparison for everybody.
That's right.
Nice.
Yep, that's a largemouth.
All right, we'll make a comparison for everybody. Let me go get a fish here. We'll show everybody what we got.
Just wanted to make sure I got them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So there's the difference right there. I've got an Alabama bass in my right hand and a largemouth in my left hand.
So when we take them down, so we're talking about this patch.
That's right.
It's just smooth there. Yep. This one's got that rough patch right there.
Yep.
All right, and I'll take this one, and then you can show these mouths.
See on this one, his jawline goes behind his eye.
Yep. So that's a good over the top, and I mean very similar, but at the same time, they're different. They're different.
They're different, and can't really tell on the mouth very much, but on a bigger largemouth, the mouth is much bigger.
Right, right.
Since these guys are about the same size, so yep, that's just a pretty largemouth.
Yeah. Well, I just got a little education and a little fun there. I enjoyed watching You said you made that prediction. You saw what was there.
Yep.
Threw in there and whoop.
Yeah, it's that time of the year. Whenever you see fry like that, there's usually a male guarding it. Luckily, that time we got rewarded with a largemouth.
A largemouth.
Our first largemouth of the day, I might add.
Well, I think it's probably testament of what's going on out here.
That's right. That's right. So usually, like I had said earlier in the day, the further we get back in the creek, the more likely we are to see a largemouth.
Gotcha.
And that kind of proved true right there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's go see if we can find some more of something.
Catch some more.
Yeah, I like it. Ooh, Rick. I like that snatch there now. That was nice.
Nice.
Look at that. Yeah, nice.
Absolutely perfect.
Fillet. Pulled him out of the depths.
Long dry spell.
Yeah. He had to eat, Rick.
That's right.
Oh, he's pretty.
Yep. We'll add him to the pot.
Yeah, let's add him.
Oh, that was a bass. I thought it was a brim. I thought it was a bluegill.
I gotta say, I'm liking this no size limit, no creel limit thing.
Absolutely.
Because we're looking at a fish, we're like, is he the right size? You know, is he not? No, we ain't gotta worry about that. It's like, he eats.
That's right. That one eats. They all eat.
They all eat.
All the Alabamas eat.
Carolina All Out is brought to you by the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission, Farms and Land Realty. Selling land is what we do. And by these fine sponsors.
Welcome back to Appetite for the Outdoors. I'm Jason with Carolina Cooker. Today we are making a traditional side dish. It's Charleston red rice. And what better way than in our Charleston style rice steamer from Carolina Cooker. Okay, so we'll take our lid off of our rice steamer. I'm gonna get the water in the bottom heated up a little bit. While that water in the bottom is heating, I'm gonna add water to the top. This is 3 cups of water. We got 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water. Next thing I'm gonna add in while our rice is heating up is our salt and our sugar, black pepper. And the last thing in at this stage will be our tomato paste. Okay, our bottom pot has started to steam. Now it's time to add in our rice. And along with that, we're gonna add our 1 cup of onion. Once we get everything nice and mixed up, I'm gonna put the lid on and we're just gonna let that sit for about 20 minutes. We'll check it at 20, see how it's looking at that point. Our rice is ready to go. We'll take the lid off here. And now what I'm gonna do is add in our chives and add in our bacon and get that stirred up. This is just crumbled, about 4 strips of bacon crumbled up. Get everything nice and stirred up. Got everything mixed up. We're gonna plate our rice now. Okay, here we go. Charleston red rice in our Charleston style rice steamer. Great side dish to pair with any protein that you like. I'm Jason with Carolina Cooker. Let us help you navigate all the seasons, both in the field and in the kitchen.
Oh, there he is. I saw that, Rick. I saw it. I watched the whole thing happen right there. Nice. Hey, that's a good one, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a nice one.
We're putting some quality fish in the bowl. Oh, yeah. Look at there,
Nice
Rick.
one.
Man, they're pretty.
Well, he spit up a brim there.
Oh, he's been eating the brim, huh?
Yeah,
So
he's been up there eating the brim.
wow. Nice. Nice. Some good quality fish going in the boat today.
Nice.
Look at there. Wow, they really have a bright white belly, don't they?
really
that just
do.
that contrast is
Yeah,
neat.
It's white. White.
White, yeah.
He's a beautiful fish. He's impeccable. Fins
Yeah.
are great.
Just
He's fat.
healthy. Yeah, I haven't
healthy,
seen a
he's
poor one
healthy.
yet.
Really healthy through the belly.
Yep.
Put him in the live well for future peanut oil immersion.
Peanut oil immersion. I like that. Oil immersion. That's another technique. Oh yeah, I saw him. There you go. He come out. There you go, Rick. Ooh, he ain't playing, is he?
That's
Get
why
around
we
that
use
pole. You got him. Yeah.
12-pound line.
That's right. Have to horse him out of there.
wasn't the one we were looking at, Chris.
I know, we're focusing over there. Maybe he'll be up next. Back there and let you, Rick, on the board. And I'm not skunked, so I'm happy. But I'm happy no matter what because we're catching fish.
That's right.
Now, he's got a little deformed mouth there, doesn't he?
Yeah, like maybe he's been caught before.
Yeah.
May have got caught for the last time.
That's right. That's right. Ooh, there you go. Pulled him right out of there. Now, were you really like working it hard, or were you just letting it fall?
No, he hit that one. Hit it on the fall.
Let it on the fall.
Yep.
I didn't think I was seeing you doing too much action when he picked it up.
Pretty fish, sure are fun to catch.
Well, Rick, that has been a day, and you have shown us how to catch those fish.
Well, we got lucky and caught a few today. We sure did.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I had no idea just exactly. I've seen the Alabama bass. I've seen, you know, videos about them, but hearing about them, didn't realize just how aggressive they are, and I can see why that they are out overtaking the largemouths here on the lake.
You can almost tell by just catching them.
You
just
can,
by their aggression. You know, many times today we saw a fish, threw to it, and he just went and ate it.
Yeah.
That doesn't normally happen in bass fishing.
True, true. And keep them, because you're doing this state a great favor, because these invasive species are causing a lot of problems for our native fishes.
That's exactly right. We've tried to do our share today, and we had a lot of fun today.
I did. I had a whole lot of fun there. Come on out and give it a try. I would say you could come with this guy, but he's not a guide. He's a biologist, and he's going to tell the guides and tell everybody else what they can do with them. But there is no creel limits and no size limits, and they are excellent to eat. It's just another reason why you need to come to our lakes here in North Carolina, and especially here at Lake Norman. Beautiful lake and an awful lot of fun. And I think I'm going to sign off because I'm just about done with fishing.
I hear you.
I'm Chris. This is Rick Bradford from the Wildlife Resources Commission. And remember, our state is your next adventure.
Thanks for watching Carolina All Out, North Carolina's favorite hunting and fishing show.
Bad Daisy.